appreciate it. Thank you. It's really weird actually, because I had my dad check out the previous stream, like the one from last night, just to be like, hey, how does this sound to like someone who's not used to watching these videos? And he was like, man, it's really quiet. And I was like, really, really quiet? And he was like, yeah, I actually had to turn up my volume. And I was like, oh, really? What was your volume at before? And he was like, 5%. And I was like, what the hell? And he's like, yeah, because most like videos and news sites and stuff are really loud, so you have to turn your volume down. And I was like, so what did you turn it up to? And he was like, oh, about like 60. And I was like, so you're telling me that our volume is fine, like our volume is normal.
Yeah.
It was just really
apparently a lot of stuff is just really loud.
Yeah, I mean, my default volume is like about 16 out of 100 for my computer.
I have gotten very much used to using the volume mixer, because like my overall system sound is 100%, but holy crud, every single different program is at like a different level of volume, because some of these things are way louder than they need to be. All right, let me turn Adrian up a little bit. We gotta make sure we hear those. We gotta make sure we hear those Kermits.
That was a burp.
Yeah. I know.
I haven't known anyone
Grant's
to say bless you
good.
after a burp.
Well, you met one.
Carrie.
Congratulations to me.
Carrie.
Yay.
Yes.
Would you mind saying more words, please?
Oh, geez. Let me read my thesis statement.
Funny enough, you can still read your thesis statement. I invite you to do so, but I did adjust your level, so you're all set.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You can still read your thesis if you want. I'm assuming you put a lot of time into it.
It is not finished yet, and now I am actually trying to look.
Finish it during the stream.
Finish it.
Alright, streams should be up on Discord.
Is it supposed to be off of the cat bullet?
No, the Discord one is just the game. The Twitch one is not off Cat Bullet yet. It should be off Cat Bullet now.
Okay, yep.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so if I remember, so the last thing we did we get?
Took
I don't
shelter
have
in
no clue.
Grossberg's office.
Yes, I forgot. From
Did
the
we go see
invasion of
Edward?
Kermits.
Yes, okay.
Oh, it was talking to Edgeworth. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Was there any, like, had we started talking? Oh, we did not talk to him about anything yet. Okay.
Alright.
The DL6 incident was when my father died.
Oh my Jesus, okay.
Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're...
I'll kill you.
Wait, Edgeworth, you prosecuted Maya. You should know her.
It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th.
Dude,
December 28th?
3 days! 3 days!
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
Oh,
It's a
December
murder.
28th. That's my
Done.
mom's birthday.
Your mom's a
Yes.
murderer?
No, my mom's birthday's December 28th.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
that's
let's
also
go do
weird.
a murder.
Edgeworth's dad?
Your
Don't
mom
worry
is
about it.
What?
Nick, what does that mean?
The statute of limitations? Oh, when a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. Right, this is another element of this nightmare escape. I forgot about
The
this.
statute of limitations is just 3 days.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
You're close, Grant. You're very close. I don't know if they're actually gonna talk about it, so I'm gonna let them do it.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
Well, he got killed.
I don't know.
I killed him myself.
He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where he is.
Some say the
Or he
Kermit
went
had
to.
something to do with it.
If he's still alive,
And you better keep it quiet.
he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why you'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So, was your father a lawyer?
Who told you that?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. Can I present him anything? Oh, wait, no.
the
This
photo,
is
yeah.
this is how we.
You did. Yeah, you already
Oh,
showed
did
him
we?
that.
So I need to show this because this is how we got him to talk. So we gotta show
Yeah.
him this.
Photo. Badge.
Oomph.
My bad.
Badge. Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
Shh.
What do you think, right?
I think that you're pretty messed up at the moment. I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
But these Kermits
you
here.
didn't- Oh, so you didn't shoot him? Was it the frog? No, I didn't.
Water slowly with a gun.
It wasn't me. You were correct. It is the frog.
Excuse you, according to Adrian's like synopsis of what it means to be vegan, Kermits are not frogs, they are Kermits.
See, they evolved from frogs, but I mean, they're not frogs.
they're a genetic combination of frog and felt.
Yes,
And freak.
Oh shoot.
the 3 Fs. Anyway,
Right.
Left.
Straight.
Yes. It pains me to ask you this now.
covered all
But
our
I need
bases
you to
there.
stake me through the heart.
Okay, I know you want us to defend you and not stake you through the heart.
She's like slamming the stake into the glass.
Yes, will you?
I've been like gently tapping the glass with the wooden stake the whole time, being like, "Come on."
You know you want it.
Ah, who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? Pay me back?
Is this a new sprite?
I don't think so. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh?
As Phoenix tightens a silencer around a gun.
My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Directive
He's not
Gumshoe.
He's not the director.
Director Gumshoe. After fucking Salmonella was took over there.
Oh. Well, I guess we should. What's that?
Quick, Nick! It's a big one! What? It's calming down.
The
This is
Kermit's
going really
thinking-
fast. Woo, that was scary.
Good read, Saba. It sounds like you're scared.
Well, you just jumped through it all. I couldn't even feel it.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth? He turned into bats!
He's a mole person. He dug underground.
There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering.
Aw,
Like
Edgeworth.
a bitch.
I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
Does anybody do well with earthquakes?
Yeah,
I mean,
I heard of running, but curling up into a ball?
if you're from California, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I guess we're done.
the Kermit.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Okay, so no one's gonna help him. He's just gonna.
Yeah, I'm about to say that
So,
police
like, the
officer
security
could
guy?
not give less of a shit.
Those Kermits are like, we're immune to earthquakes.
Our gelatinous forms prevent us from being affected by earthquakes.
We
skin
have
was just
powerful
stampede of
ankles. We do not feel the
Go,
shame.
Nick.
Powerful ankles.
The skin suit gives us a bonus against earthquake defenses.
Shut up, you D&D nerd. we have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe.
He wants to send a Gumshoe to defend him.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Finally,
Are you sure, pal? I think you're more qualified than I am here.
time to get into the court. What's going on here?
Nothing.
What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago.
Starts eating everything.
Even the Kermits. Says she came to talk up to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this about, pal?
Lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses?
Why aren't you?
You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal?
What are you talking about? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Who do you think I am, Edgeworth?
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
Maybe. Wait. We can probably talk to him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, what did Miss Hart say?
She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
You hear from off screen, what do you mean, miss? That's Mrs. to you. And it's like, oh, really? I'm so sorry, ma'am. Who are you married to? This rock. Like, what?
The trees!
She's at the trees. She's actually
Oh,
insane.
she eats them.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh.
She continuously eats husbands.
Well, no, he establishes he's vegan.
Oh.
What?
He even had a photograph to prove it.
Right. I saw it too. But you can't really tell from the photo who's shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo.
That's not how photography works, but okay.
Just make it bigger. She said it'll drop the quality of mine, but should let us see who's who.
She just comes in with a giant version of that photo.
You can do that?
Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Dude, that would be... Because I know Carrie just said this, but imagine that, like... like, we do their witness first, and then Lotta comes in later, and she's like, oh, yeah, I forgot to show you guys this. And it's like a little piece of paper, and it's like, oh, okay. And then she unfolds it, and then unfolds it again, and then again, and then again, and then again. And it takes up, like, the entire wall. It's literally just huge.
Stapled to the guy.
It's covering up the judge. Great. Just great.
In any case, she's gotta be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation.
A cancellation?
I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm pretty sure the next 3 days are going to be life or death for him.
We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
Why? Which, by the way, I wanted to ask this. Why was the camera set to trigger by loud bang?
I guess we gotta ask her that tomorrow.
I guess so, because it's like she said she was there photographing meteors. And I'm like...
Maybe she was waiting for a meteor to hit her or something. To strike the lake.
Well, that... oh, yeah, maybe striking the lake. I guess, because I thought it was like the entry into the atmosphere would create like a sonic boom or something like that, and I'm like, nah, I don't know about that.
The sonic boom is created when she jumps up to crash against the meteor with her fist.
That's so anime. She's
She
just
is
one.
the drill that'll pierce the heavens.
She's one punch Lotta.
Oh.
One punch
But
hard
only after sufficiently fueling up on things.
on Kermit.
Just things in general
No.
that are
No, the
that are
trees.
vegan.
Everything
But wait.
in sight.
What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked.
It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I
No.
was just asked to file the paperwork.
Nope.
But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again, for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal.
Man, Gumshoe cares about Edgeworth so much.
He does. Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright.
Well, coincidentally.
It's your lucky day, pal.
Pearl, look what I got. Is it something to help? Is it something to help me breathe?
Please. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then.
Good luck, pal.
Why are you laughing?
Hey,
Hi.
you guys feel that earthquake a little while back?
Yes.
I was worried.
Worry? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Where are we?
We're in America, in California.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
You two could die for all I care.
Who are you two?
Who are
Get
you?
out of here.
Oh,
You're
I see.
trespassing in
right.
the precinct. Boys, get them. They're trespassing.
He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake.
He has mad PTSD from something.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna go
That might
check on
actually be true.
him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder.
I'm sure it's nothing important.
I'm sure that's not anything significant. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. A significant event in his life between school and now. I can't
He's only-
imagine.
He's just pranking you into thinking that he's scared of earthquakes because that'd be fun.
Ooh.
Oh, my eyeball. Sorry. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that, Edgeworth Academy. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
Where only the finest vampires are produced.
That's
did you
how
say-
close we were to the to be continued.
Did you say enter the academy like there's an academy full of just clones of him as well?
Shut.
God,
we
we have too
can't.
many
We
clones.
can't just have everybody being cloned. He's a vampire. Gumshoe's a clone, and all the police officers are Kermits. That's that.
It's just generation after generation of Edgeworth. There's only like 1 or 2 students per semester.
Oh, you could just. I mean, it doesn't have to
One of
be
you
him. You could
will
just
be
say that
Edgeworth.
it's like a big adoptive family.
Edgeworth is just another word for vampire in this universe.
Oh.
Interesting.
So his name is Miles Vampire?
Basically.
Yeah.
Karma.
I mean, your name is fucking Phoenix.
That is
That's
true.
right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
Who's doing Von Karma?
I
We
think
haven't gotten
discussed-
to that point yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, it was either me or Zach.
Okay.
He
Zach-
hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Well, you guys still also needed to go based off of his objection voice anyway, right?
Objection.
Yeah, his voice is really deep.
I don't.
He's a god of prosecution, right? A god.
So we're. I mean, that's that's not that different from the other people we've seen so far.
Not a single case?
Phoenix is the most normal person in this universe by far.
Absolutely. Holy crap.
He'll do anything to get. Oh, that's definitely not Maya. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
His name is Manfred.
Manfred. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to be to prosecute. Oh my gosh.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me multiplied by a factor of 10.
He's just huge.
That's why his
That
voice
is
is so
also
deep. He's
true.
like a booming Goliath, like
Yep,
a giant foot
that
crashing
doesn't sound
through the courthouse.
pleasant.
He's the vampire
10 times
lord.
Edgeworth. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
At Edgeworth Academy.
Size of Gumshoe with the vampiric powers of Edgeworth.
Oh, he's just both
Ooh.
of them mixed.
Something like that.
What color do you get by mixing green and red?
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
That's so
Such
naive.
faith. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years!
That was a good read. I did real quick, just because like I laughed there, and it reminded me of something today when I was out delivering the envelopes, like I was talking about before. One of the students, Patricia, she like catches me as I'm leaving because I knocked on their door to give it to them, and she was like, "Hey, is Mr. Brown taking any suggestions for like where we can move and who we can live with?" And I
Also
just couldn't.
screaming the Zach.
I couldn't stop myself from just like. And she was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "You could try emailing him." And she was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Oh,
You're a bad
shoot."
person, Zach.
How am I? Listen, I'm not the one that's literally just deleting students' emails like Mr. Brown.
Zach, we're streaming this.
Yeah, what about it?
Alright.
I didn't give out any personal information.
He's ruthless as me, times 20.
Zach's social security number is.
I did. There was no personal information. I said 2 names.
We
Yeah,
know that
yep,
Mr.
that's
Brown has
pretty
an email
ruthless.
account.
We know that Mr. Brown has an email account, and then there's a student named Patricia.
Obviously.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
We step in there, he just snaps his fingers, and we just vaporize.
Maya, I
Guess
don't
that's
feel so
something
good.
something like Mia was to me. Oh yeah. Speaking of Mia, looks at Maya. Oh, Maya,
Uh-huh.
we could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh,
Aww.
I can't. And plus, clearly you don't want me here.
Yeah,
Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
you couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training.
Oh no.
My powers are weak again, and you couldn't find me a waterfall, so yeah.
Hey man, I tried like a bunch of things. Wait. So your powers like amplify when you're like in really dangerous situations, right? Like when we're about to lose a
No,
case or something.
That's not it's mental fortitude, Zach, okay? Standing under a cold, rushing waterfall helps with mental fortitude.
Well, I'm just like if I like point a gun at you, can you channel Mia? Like if I threaten you real quick. Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best, though.
I appreciate it. I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Ghosts. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Oh, look at that!
That's what he looks
Look at
like.
that Moai head.
He's a vampire for sure.
Try Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
So who's doing his voice?
You can try first if you want.
Sure.
Because all you got so far is Lotta, right?
But
Carrie hasn't
Lotta's
had
definitely
anyone.
gonna show up in court, so...
Yeah.
Well, I thought Carrie said she wanted the parrot.
No, I wanted the parrot. She said she wanted the old man.
Oh,
I
you
think.
guys are splitting that character.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
All right, well, let's see how that goes. We might shift around depending on volume of text.
Right.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prostitution ready?
Fool.
Nice.
He's just
Wow.
a demon. Oh my god.
You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Oh my
This is
gosh, hopefully that
I'm
doesn't
not
shred your
evil.
voice.
I'm about to say, are you sure you don't want to try something just a little bit more wacky so that way you're not eviscerating your vocal cords?
It isn't that hard to do.
Are you okay?
That's impressive.
Okay. I mean, Adrian does have a lot of practice. I guess that makes sense.
Right, my apologies. Why am I
I'm literally
apologizing?
DMing a campaign that takes place in hell right now, so...
He's got even the judge scared.
Very well. We're all playing safe, please.
I'm not evil, by the way.
That seems right.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course, actually fine. Guilty.
Wait, wait, please.
The prosecution may call for a witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
Man, that's a great face.
I am the ninth king of the demon hells.
The demon hells. Are there any other types of hells? How am I supposed to
The
fight
Kermit
against
hell.
this?
I mean, there's a Kermit hells, but I call the detective in charge of this case Detective Dick Gumshoe.
I love the
That is
Kermit
good.
hells. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map.
It doesn't look like a gourd at all.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake.
That's not even close to the middle.
There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard two pistol shots.
Okay,
Two.
that's interesting.
Pistol. Then the boat started to move. It got absorbed into another boat. Towards the boat shop.
Adrian?
Oh, sorry. I was playing my Flash game again.
Okay.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now!
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
a
no.
weird
Wrong.
animation.
There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the guilty word. That is your role. I mixed those up.
Yes, of course, guilty. You're quite right.
No, he's not.
Say the G word right now, Your Honor.
Gravy.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we
And
could.
then who the hell was the man?
That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't expect or suspected anything, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright, I'm gonna press him on the dude.
I see very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Okay, I'll go fuck myself.
It's very intense. You received a call from a man?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right?
Objection! No, 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 no. that woman and the man called in the report are two different people, obviously. Fucking idiot.
You're
stupid
literally
baby.
not allowed to answer the question. That's not how the court system works. The witness
Stupid
has to.
baby, right? Dummy, dumb.
Stupid. He's just so childish. He's this like giant imposing demon god, and he's like, "You stinky."
There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who is camping in this demon circle.
The woman who was camping, lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
We have to arrest Edgeworth. Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
Okay. The murder weapon.
A pistol.
Dude, that has a huge muzzle.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Just, no, I'm baby over there, stupid idiot.
Shut up! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
Why is it right hand? Why is it so specific?
We also found some green felt.
Oh! Wait, so are the Kermit's golems or living things?
Both.
Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. I'm pointing it at you. Do you see it?
Accepted into evidence. Pull the trigger.
Fire.
It's
Whoa,
our
whoa,
weapon.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Fired 3 times?
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
I fired it twice just now. Don't question it.
Doesn't it seem like Detective... Well, thank you so much.
Oh, sorry.
Doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe's being a little vague?
I bet Von Karma is feeding him lines.
They're delicious.
His
Here, I
testimony's
made them
probably
myself.
filled with landmines
Oh,
just waiting
thank
for me
you.
to press.
What do we do?
Our job? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do?
Well said, Nick. You're the man.
That's nice, thank you.
Here I am giving you compliments and you just shoot me down.
Wait, when did he... Wait, where did he say that it was fired twice?
It didn't.
No, it said 3 times.
No.
on the-
He said in
evidence.
it... Oh, no. Lotta Hart said in her testimony that she heard it shot twice.
Yeah. So when she gets in here.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm a little ahead of it then. I have no idea what to question him on.
Where a body
everything.
was found? I don't know.
Where it
Said
was
in the
found?
lake, but
This might be just one where you're supposed to press everything. I don't know.
Maybe.
yeah.
Did you find any clues on the body? Wouldn't that be funny if every single thing we pressed revealed, like, new evidence because Von Karma was like, don't tell them anything?
Covering up everything.
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Are you sure it wasn't the head?
Judge, here's the bullet.
He just flicks it and kills the judge instantly for that.
Oh!
It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Fired from a 22.
Was that the same caliber as the pistol?
Yeah.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective!
What the hell was that? What did he just do with his hand?
He snapped.
Snapped.
What? Dude, that's cool.
He did his snap sounds like the fucking anime twing.
Twing!
Yes, sir.
That's what I mean. I didn't understand what the hell he did.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick.
That's me.
What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic, you fucking little baby girl, stupid idiot.
He's glaring at me.
No, he's not. He has his eyes
Make him
closed.
stop.
Just very well, I'll explain, you stupid child, dumb poopy head.
I really don't. Well, beyond Adrian superimposing like this childish humor on him, I really don't like how much I see myself in Von Karma, where people are asking each other questions and yet he interjects with the answer, and it's making me very self-conscious.
Actually,
I'll
Judge,
remain
you do,
quiet.
but I don't feel like.
Yes, Grant, I
Okay.
noticed that as well.
Me. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprint.
Order.
This is bad. This makes it look like Edward did it. Yes, Phoenix.
Perhaps he did.
Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point.
No, you can't, Judge. That's not how
In
the
fact,
system
I'm
works.
going to. Guilty. However,
no. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break.
Is he tapping out?
I will call my witness after recess. I want to go give that kid a wedgie in the galleys who's laughing at me. This will last 10 minutes. It's a very powerful wedgie. Judge,
yes?
what are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now!
Oh my god.
Dude, this is
But
weird.
would
Just bang your flimsy gun. We'll get on with it, man. I need to give him a wedgie right now. Look, he's getting away.
He's
Okay,
getting
yes.
away.
Have this court will take a 10-minute recess.
Finally,
Who's
he
running
just
this
disappears
court
in a
anyway?
bat. He just finally just disappears in a bat, starts flying after this kid.
You know something that I think is really interesting that they didn't do, because like as of right now, you know, we have the prosecutor and the defense attorney and then the judge. There's a fourth member. Well, I mean, I guess there's a stenographer too, but there's a fourth member of the court that's always there that I'm really surprised they haven't made a character yet. Where's the bailiff?
He's mentioned a
It's
few
a
times
permit.
later on.
Is he?
He does
Okay.
stuff.
Because
It's
I'm about
not
to say, I feel like that'd be like the judge's right hand man. You know what I mean?
The bailiff just an off-screen guy who just does stuff when the judge needs him to.
That could be
usually.
a really cool character. I mean, you know,
Want
these
the
games
bailiff
are
to attack.
12 years old or whatever, but Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. It's Edgeworth. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear: the only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
Well, okay. You don't know? Were you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by.
From the water? What are you talking about?
Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
He shot himself and threw the gun to Edgeworth.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya,
Huh? What?
any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry. It's no good.
Keep trying. Ugh.
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick?
Listen, you're really supportive and I really appreciate you being here, but your sister is a god! We need her! Like, now!
If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, I obviously need you here, idiot!
You could have said
I'm
Oh my
not gonna
God.
do that. I've already
That's
dug
so
my own grave
bad.
tonight. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better.
I'm gonna karate chop you in the throat.
I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Aw, everyone has their off days. Just like really at inopportune times. Well, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out.
Really? Whoa! Right.
This is definitely a new sprite.
Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes.
Adrian, are you sure you're gonna be okay snapping back and forth between Von Karma and frickin' Lotta?
That's fine.
Okay.
Will Miss Lana Hart take this? Oh fuck! Miss Lana Hart take the stand.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
This is
fish
Adrian.
woman.
Oh, sorry, hang on, I was fixing.
Lana Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
There was enough Kermits last night. Y'all need to learn some manners.
No, stupid. Understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, very well. Your testimony, please.
Carrie,
Yes.
just because you're the only person who doesn't have a line in this scene yet, do you want to take a crack at Lotta or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, so it's a little bit more challenging than you thought.
No, I'm just like, I appreciate more people having more voices.
I'm about to
'cause
say
I
there's
remember-
there's five people here, so I think this is a good balance.
Yeah, tail end of last case, I remember sitting around a lot.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon.
That's not bad.
That's good.
I was in my.
I think you're cutting yourself off.
Am I?
I think so, because the end of your sentence is getting cut off.
Oh, dang. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat.
Didn't you
And
just
Doherty.
Didn't you just say that it was 2 shots? Where's the map? Show me this map. Oh, I guess it doesn't say on the map. What the fuck? Sorry. Oh, there you go.
Then there was another bang.
I'm really
You
good at that.
impatient, stupid idiot.
And I fired and I missed and I fired.
No, fired. No, missed.
There wasn't nary a thing on that lake but that boat.
Except for this popper that makes a big bang.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Are her legs really long?
Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
Ooh.
Bailiff, kill them all.
Don't make me call in the Kermits.
Oh.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, order. I will have order.
Well, Judge,
The evidence is decisive.
No, it's not.
I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this courtroom finds the defendant.
Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
a cross-examination? Stupid. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
That it doesn't look like Edgeworth.
It just looks like a blob.
This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Game over. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness.
I know it's a video game, so they have to like create this tension, but just the idea of this system being this corrupt frustrates the hell out of me.
You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. So saith one karma, and then I will have your head. I will have you held in contempt of court.
I'm sorry, was that a Freudian slip, Karma?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, stupid.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Yes. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
What are you talking about, little thing? The bullets fired and the shots she heard are just different.
Hey, regardless what you say, Nick, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness.
Tis, very well, stupid diaper boy.
Oh, sorry, I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
I'm in the car, heard this bang. I looked up to the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Another bang. And everything all over that boat. Okay. Let's talk about the bangs.
I think you said 3, right?
Yes. So, you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
You're getting better at the accent.
She
Oh, thank
said
you.
that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Were you watching the very moment when the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless.
Man, this guy's a dick.
Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble, you stupid child.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
I can read your mind, stop that.
I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like game design stuff. I'm just gonna press everything.
Sure.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
Apparently not very much, considering the moment that we met you, you had no idea about the murder. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake. Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
No. No, Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
No, that's what I'm.
Sustained!
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. Oh! Dude, I was afraid. I thought they only gave me 3 presses, and then I had to have found it, or I lost. Like, I thought that's what was about to happen.
They would have spelled it out, I think, clear if that was the case.
I thought it was pretty clear, because he, right there, he was like, no more questions. And I was like, Wait, did we already ask this one? Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Just look at. Oh shoot, clear enough for you?
No.
Sorry, I'm putting on like
Uh-oh.
band-aids right now.
Band-aids? Wait a second. I wasn't asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
That'd be really funny if each one of these statements, if he didn't cut them off, would have a contradiction in it.
Fucking stupid baby.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Oh, dude, I don't fucking know. I'll
Car?
ask about the car. Why are you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
No. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained.
What a little bitch. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Enough.
Wait! Oh, wait, that was me. I think I just pressed everything, yeah.
I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
Like her face. I know what you mean. But... if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edward, please take the stand. Who was that?
With me.
Can you do this? Maya?
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta.
What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? All I did was kill the man. I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth.
This fucking enough. This is my show. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in
Yes, sir.
contempt of court and must leave. Thank you,
No.
Kermit.
No.
Come this way.
Is this
Mr.
is
Wright,
this game
right this
over?
way.
Oh God.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Who's Nick?
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again.
Order. Okay, a lot of order. Just please, God.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims.
Fuck
Kermit!
off! God, he's so frustrating.
Judge, sustain my objection. Call in the gumshoes if necessary.
We're gonna need everybody. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
Well, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. My Faye. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Get her, Kermit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ah!
I did what I
Stack
could.
up, boys. Like 6 of them stack up, and they're half her height.
You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
They're all like just under the camera's vision.
Puh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last seat.
Shoot, I'm eating. Hang on. I
Witness,
saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. This implies that we already read it, so...
That's it? Well, I mean, it's clearly something that we didn't see. Oh no. If I don't know if I can find anything in that, I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
Can't you just use the photo? Because, yeah, she saw clear as day. It was foggy as hell.
Yeah, about to say. I mean, should I
Picture of the boat.
press or should I just present?
Uh,
Because it's pretty foggy.
Present.
yeah,
I
pretty
mean-
much.
Okay, the music
Yeah,
cut
it's
off, so
cool.
we're good. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Sometimes it
Every
makes me
time.
laugh.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim to have saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Dude, that's a
inhaled
great.
all the
I got to
fog.
see that. I got to see that face 3 times on my recording, and it's freaking funny.
Mr. Wright has a point.
no, he doesn't. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony.
You did what?
Then you're in contempt of court.
Kermit's, get him.
No,
Get
you
his
can't
ass.
touch me. I'm immune to Kermit's.
Oh,
Bring in the gumshoes.
yeah, just stop. Oh my God, this
Oh,
lore.
fuck.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me.
Okay.
When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my oh, see, no problem.
Sorry. A little too fast on my end.
You use binoculars.
No, it's binoculars.
You're right, I'm sorry. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Okay. I'm trying to think. What could I... 'Cause I mean... Badge. Just kill myself immediately. Like this is your instant kill button of like if you present this in court, they just immediately take all your health away.
If you present this in court, Von Karma leaps over the table and
It
Strangles.
just strangles you to death. Like, I can't believe I have to stand on the other end of the courtroom with you. So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types would never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
What?
You fucking baby virgin.
Nobody loves me.
Stupid baby virgin.
But, shut up!
Phoenix secretly said, like, it's not like I'm into girls anyway.
Oh, it's true.
Don't laugh at me.
Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic.
Objection! I hate cameras. The issue we're concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
If only it were a device for picture taker.
Arg. Arg!
Yarr.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Me hearties.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
I was shooting the stars, yes.
I was shooting the stars. I had eaten enough Kermits, you see, to take the bullet that was shot into that man and chuck it at the heavens.
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera, too.
Hey, man, what the hell?
Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Yes, I can.
Mr. Wright,
Watch this. The camera's relevant to this case.
is the camera really relevant to the case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. I will have your firstborn.
It's true, you have to give it to him. Well, Mr. Wright,
The judge adjudicates that.
do you wish to press further about the camera?
Okay, so is this like a special mechanic in this case? And I'm not asking legitimately, by the way, for those of you who are already familiar with this game. But it's like, if I don't press it now, do I not get to press it later?
I don't remember, to be honest.
I feel like he's just. I mean, is there any reason to not press?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, by the time I got to this, I don't think I've ever not done what they've asked.
Because it's like, this is super important. Because it's like, I don't know, I'm so suspicious of like, why were you why were you here to get pictures?
It faces the lake. It doesn't face the sky.
I think
Faces the lake, not the sky, that's true.
I think usually they would show you your health bar and like threaten you with that if it was going to take away health. I think.
Okay, yeah, press
Okay,
further.
press further. This is a make it or break it. This is make it or break it time. Make it or break it. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case.
It's a
All
camera.
right.
Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about what the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya.
So it's an... Oh.
But it was.
Oh! What? This is the same testimony! Okay, press. Ms. Hart, let me choose that lake to photograph meteors. You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Har.
Wait a minute. Wait, didn't she write this?
No?
I don't think so.
She gave you that, I think, but I don't think she...
No, because we
Or
got this.
Larry gave that.
Yeah, we got this from Larry, and if I remember correctly, there was like a quote on it or something. Do we have the quote statement? We don't.
I don't know.
No, because it was like in her accent.
What?
Is she lying about being a student?
Probably. She probably just works for Von Karma.
I'm 45. I'm not a college student.
Or I mean, if like Gordy was there, maybe she was trying to find Gordy. You know, like people go into the lake trying to take
But then
pictures.
why would the camera be hooked up for a bang?
Well,
No,
that's
no.
just
I
it.
mean, either way, I
Represent
think the contradiction is pretty obvious here, though.
What? Sorry?
The contradiction seems pretty obvious, though. Either way,
Yeah.
like the thing you're supposed to pick up specifically right now.
Mr. Wright, there is no contradiction. I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Oh,
Stupid,
God.
stupid baby, stupid little.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. Stupid. No unnecessary comments, please. I'm begging you, please.
I find it weird that he says please sometimes, but not all the time.
Hang on, go back.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I mean, because what I want to do is I want to present the fact that the camera was facing the lake and not the sky.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's correct.
I mean, we got health. We
Yeah,
got
just do
health.
it. I'm pretty
That
sure
seems
it's
right to me.
Correct. Music
Yeah,
cut
there
out.
we go.
Thank God. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart.
Ooh.
Why did her face? The face that she makes when she's shocked is more of a ugh.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's a brick wall.
Finally.
The witness was not at the lake photographing shooting stars, Your Honor.
Ugh.
Well, then what exactly was she photographing?
Me.
Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was it trying to... I mean, Gordy, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
Makes sense.
This. She's trying to... Of Misty Faye.
Oh,
The
the
dead
gun.
woman.
My badge.
Barbara.
Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gordy.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
holy shit, dude, I don't know. What the
You
hell would
can- Yeah, you can look at the
What the hell would I have to prove that?
That it faces the lake?
Yeah. I think
or the
that-
picture of like Edgeworth and how it's literally in the middle of the lake.
No, I think it's the camera again.
Like the camera again because it faces the lake.
Sure, try it.
Yeah.
We have health.
Real? That's so weird if it's true. I mean, I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Oh well, that's it. And no joking around this time.
The whole thing's just flashing red, and I'm like, fuck.
What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
I'm gonna say this. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired at the lake. And here, this article about Gordy, according to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged.
I forgot about that.
I also completely forgot about that.
Well,
Well,
there you go.
you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera set to respond to loud noises.
Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Clearly not, you corrupt piece of shit. Yeah, sure, exactly.
Hey, Von Karma, did I find it strange?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, I found it strange.
You're very smart, Judge.
you're...
In fact, you're so smart you should declare him guilty right now.
Oh, he's guilty.
No! Like, Phoenix jumps up and shoves his hand in between the gavel and the little, like, wooden block thing.
Gets crushed.
Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to get photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Are you a villain?
I mean, she's got a point.
I mean, that is true.
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Fucking stupid idiot southern country.
Hey,
But as she so succinctly said, so what? Changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, Oh, I thought it said I'm not getting. I'm getting to the bottom of this.
I'm not at this rate, you're not.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot
Otherwise, this game won't progress.
it. True. Man, could you imagine a case like this where it has like multiple branching paths and multiple lead to like success, but you could be leading down like different lines that don't use evidence and stuff? Man, that'd be nuts.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
You're not smart
I'm an
enough to get
eldritch
into a,
abomination.
you're not smart
Wow.
enough to get into a university. I'm sorry, Lotta.
I'm an investigative photographer.
Is that a job?
Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else there to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time and crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
But you didn't see their face.
Well,
Doesn't
Mr.
matter.
Martin,
It was. I saw his ruffles.
No.
cross-examine the witness.
Man, I wonder if there's someone else who wears ruffles that could have did it.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before.
He starts stuffing them in his pocket like,
No, no one does work. No, only Redsworth. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this
Yes,
case.
it does. I mean, she's a liar.
There is no need to waste more of our time in another pointless cross-examination.
I watched that Legal Eagle video, by the way, Grant. I don't know if I ever said this, but, like,
Oh,
man,
did you?
I really want him to do a long-standing series of just, like, someone who's like familiar with the game summarizing the cases, like skipping
And
the
him,
dialogue.
like, having an aneurysm.
Yeah, because like he watches like not even the full first episode, and he's having a breakdown.
He's like, there's so much wrong.
Because I'm just thinking of this, where he's just like, it does not matter if she lied about her profession. Because like literally in that video, he was like, no, that means that she's like an untrustworthy witness,
Yeah.
Unreliable witness.
unreliable witness. Get her out of here.
As he like throws the chair across the room.
Oh my God. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
You're not allowed to press anything.
I sure hope you aren't bluffing. Ha! That would be a first.
What the hell is that? Is that the same voice you were doing? Because now you're just doing a demon. Very
Having
funny.
Von Karma is. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
What did I?
If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. But I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Holy shit. Okay. There's a lot of pressure here. Okay, I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about
Maybe camping at the lake?
that. No, I
mean, it
believe,
was
I
obviously
believe,
illegal.
I believe she was there trying to get a picture of Gordy. I believe that. What'd you say?
I said because it was obviously illegal. Remember the no camping sign?
Oh, that's true. Maybe we'll press her on that later. Cause I don't know. I'm just so concerned about these. But that's all I was hiding. I want to
Yeah.
press. I want to press this immediately.
You have evidence that contradicts that right now?
Do I?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors.
Wouldn't it be swarming anyway? Competitors.
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Shutterbug. Shutterbug is a great word.
I mean, the reason there weren't competitors is because they observed the fact we weren't allowed to camp there.
That's a good point. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually,
Objection. Yeah, there you go.
Mr. Wright, I want to have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet.
Mr. Wright, how many licks take us under a Tootsie Pop?
Didn't that one guy on Reddit actually do that?
I'm sure a lot of people have.
That's true. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot.
Then how do you know?
It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Heck, when I kill people, I use a silencer, so I don't know.
When I kill people, I use my bare hands. So
Silencers are
it's
actually
noiseless.
still extremely loud. I did not actually know that. I don't remember exactly what the video was that I was watching, but it was just like, yeah, it was like a dude who was like, here's what the gun normally sounds like, bang, and it shows like a graph, and it's like, here's it with the silencer, and it's still like, bang, but it's like 30% lower, and I was like, what the fuck is the point of a silencer?
Have you seen the loud in it?
That's not real,
I have
is it?
seen the loud
It's
inner.
not. It's a
That's
joke.
so
loud
I'm about to say,
inner.
that's a Simpsons joke, isn't it?
No,
That's a
I-
Doofenshmirtz invention.
maybe. I don't know. It was just like a thing.
Behold,
that
here the
I saw on
platypus,
the
the
internet.
loudinator. It makes guns louder.
Well, because there was an old Simpsons joke of Homer goes to a gun shop and he buys like a rifle, and the dude behind the counter is like, "Ah, is this your first gun? Would you like some extensions?" And Homer's like, "Ooh, what do you have?" And he's like, "Well, we got an extended clip, we got a silencer, we got a loudener, we got a pair of fuzzy dice."
Or maybe. Hold on. It should be in the theater mode. Text chat.
Oh my gosh.
There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know. She heard a bang. She thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence?
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Okay. I mean,
I saw a flash, maybe? I don't know.
well, because Phoenix just indicated that this might be the place for evidence, but I'm not sure. Like, am I not supposed to present this? I mean, there's no reason to not keep pressing, I guess.
Yeah.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
You see, with my extremely far apart eyes, I have a 287-degree viewing cone, but it gets cut off by my afro.
Oh my god.
She's like an antelope.
Oh.
That's what the ass in the back of my afro for.
Oh god. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. Well, yes? There has to be
That's how it
something.
works.
Okay, so that's the last thing.
That's everything.
I mean, it seems like this. It seems like this, but I'm not super sure what to present. I think it's this.
What's the other photo? Oh, that's the thing of like.
Yeah, that's this. Like, I want to present this, because my logic is that she's like, oh, I'm just looking at the boat the whole time, and it's like, well, wouldn't you be looking for Gordy? Which, I mean, is exactly what Phoenix just said, but that makes
Sure.
sense.
Try it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm worried, because they were like, this is your last chance, and it was
Oh.
highlighted, and I'm like, do I
Okay.
get the one chance?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't really have a lot of evidence.
Save it.
No, I'm not gonna cheat. I might need to cheat. Nah, I got faith in myself. I say as I hover over the button, not clicking it. I don't know, does anyone else have any thoughts on this subject? So that way it's not just me?
I want you to lose, Mr. Wright.
How about anybody else? Judge?
I'm sorry, I'm not in the room.
Fudge. Shout from the hallway, please.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
God damn it.
Guilty.
I've never had a coherent thought in my life.
It's really good. Alright, well, since I'm on my own, I'm just gonna take it by myself. Oh, the music cut out. I'm right.
Ooh.
Miss Hart. Were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would.
But you're a freak.
But you're a fish! But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and...
I
I like-
ain't enough gumshoes to strangle 10 of you.
I love her like the idea of her rolling up her sleeves and be like, freaking deck you right now, little bitch.
Kermit's on the ready.
Kermits. Oh, the bailiff is a giant stack of Kermits.
Yeah, a skin suit Kermit.
you
Totem
were
Kermit.
camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy.
Yeah,
Think
and...
about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat a second thought.
Ah,
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through your binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
ah.
Well,
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit.
Oh my god.
I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
I want to believe, Mr.
Miss Hart,
I want to believe. Mulder
I
comes
want
out
to
and she's
believe
like, no,
too.
no, no, listen to her.
are you not saying that you were not watching the boat then?
She has a point.
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all.
What
She just
the?
wasted everyone's time.
Not only did she waste everyone's time, this is like a huge offense.
Listen,
This is a murder.
I kind of get excited.
I will say,
I,
Carrie, you go.
I'll just
I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
What are you talking about? Anyway, Adrian.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think pretty much every case someone willingly commits perjury, and out of like 16 cases that I've played, they've addressed it in one.
That's ridiculous.
At least they addressed it. I didn't think they would.
Well, I mean, if modern history is anything to show, you can perjure yourself all the time and just get away with it. Anyway.
Fantastic.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting in this.
Right. Yeah, natural. That's why I took this photo.
Witness, that's enough. You had a long day. Shut your stupid southern pie hole.
My southern pie hole? Are you sure about that one?
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Shut every single one of your orifices. Here, I'll provide you with the super glue.
That's even more nefarious given the previous comment. Let's just move on.
All of them.
What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Enlarged it? Wait a second. Oh.
Yeah, she even had the photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but should let's see who's who.
Wait, Grant, do your best gumshoe trying to impersonate Lotta.
Oh my god.
I believe in you, guy.
Let me think. She said it might drop the quality of might, but
Oh god, that's hard.
Dude, imagine being Patrick Warburton and having to do a southern accent. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do?
Edgeworth.
I mean, I'm gonna make her show it.
wait and see what happens.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? 'Cause I would lose.
Because it doesn't exist. Neither do you or Larry. He doesn't exist either.
What are y'all talking about?
The Kermits don't exist. The judge doesn't exist. Miles doesn't exist.
Oh.
You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
Dude, so Lotta's obviously been really frustrating so far in this part of the case, but I like her in her big mouth just being like, what the hell are you talking about, Von Karma? You're the one who told me that you'd shoot me if I showed this in court. Like, just like starts rambling off all the illegal shit he was talking about.
You old fool.
We should make a tier list of, in our universe, who is the most powerful characters.
Oh.
Lotta's up there.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
I feel like Law's up there, but she needs to power up by eating things first.
Which
That's
means
true.
that she's like in her own category. It's not the same.
She has like a powered up tier placing and like a default tier placing.
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
No. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Fuck off.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
That's the left hand. Cause, yeah, that's their left hand. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We still cannot see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Now we got something to contradict.
Woo.
Wonderful.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, but you got the enlargement.
Ooh.
Oh.
Giggity.
Alright.
Now I'm going to shrink it tenfold.
No!
And what good it has done any of us?
Potion of small your dick.
Curse of small your dick. Abracadabra. That's why I
Oh,
requested she
no.
not show it. I'll small everyone in this court's dick if we keep this up.
I suppose that means that the cross-examination.
It's over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lionheart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
What is it?
Mr. Von Conrad, do you have anything to add?
Mr. Wright's a stupid poopy butt. I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness.
Who lied 4 times?
What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this.
Wait,
There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
Left hand.
This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence.
Yep. To the enlargement.
I think it's the enlargement itself that's contradiction.
No, because this is the photo of the thing. It's this one, because I can present that it
Yeah.
says Edgeworth's right hand.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, Your Honor, this evidence. Because if I object to the enlargement, that just means that literally was a waste of time.
No, I thought it meant like you object to something with the enlargement and then like say what
Yeah.
the enlargement is wrong.
You might be right, and maybe I jumped the gun a little bit there, in a literal sense. But, like, everything in this game up to this point has been about presenting evidence, so I assumed I would have to present more evidence, considering both ends of this prove the same thing.
Fair enough.
I believe I spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. I'm torn.
Wait, what?
We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. Real bad. What should I do?
I haven't shown
Alright,
my
object to
badge
the
yet.
enlargement, I guess.
He's right. We haven't talked about everything. What about my badge?
Your oh! Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Alright,
There
so
you go.
I was wrong, but that seems weird.
What might that be?
Now we
Mr.
have to
Wright,
do the gun again.
you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh, it's a point and clicker.
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand? The hand?
Zahanda?
What are hands?
Master Hand?
Whoa! Like Master Hand flies in.
Just reaches out from the wall, pulls Phoenix away, and Von Karma's like, "That means I win!"
Yay!
The hand directly
I'm
contradicts
sorry.
another piece of evidence. This man left hand.
This man's
Oh,
left
sorry.
hand does what?
Yeah, I thought it was you too.
Let me show you. I'll show you the one. So I was right, sort of.
My badge.
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
South Park character.
What was the name of that? Was that? No, that's not Timmy. What's his name?
Was it Jimmy?
I don't remember.
I think it was Jimmy.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
The victim himself.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
Oh,
I mean, I'm gonna say the victim himself, right?
Larry from
I think.
VeggieTales.
Well, that's what we heard from Edgeworth, at least. That's the only other thing we know.
And plus, by
Over it.
process of elimination.
I
By
mean,
process of elimination, Larry doesn't have an alibi.
that is true.
It's
Larry
true.
does not have Larry doesn't have an alibi. But like, could it have been Miss Hart? I don't think she's an
Sniper.
assassin.
Assassin. Wow.
I
What?
think the victim himself.
I'm gonna say the victim, yeah. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order, order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance? This should have been presented, actually.
Withholding information.
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Yeah, no, no.
What? How?
He had very
what
long
are you
arms.
talking about? That's like 2 feet. Not even. A meter? That's 3. Thanks.
For all you Americans out there.
That's not. It's actually not. It's actually a little bit more than 3 feet.
There was no way it could have been suicide.
What if he had really
Unless it was-
long arms?
Unless it was Lanky Kong. But it wasn't.
Lanky
Yeah,
Kong.
Stretch his arms out just to die.
Order. We have to find Lanky Kong. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure? Receive the data.
Phoenix or Ace Attorney now with new Funky Kong mode.
Oh,
That or Stretch
Of course.
Armstrong.
Stretch
I'd
Armstrong.
I never considered the possibility of Lanky Kong, you see. He's not there. It's not him. Shut up.
I see.
No Lanky Kong.
Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to defend Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for a day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
That was really intense.
that was
I'm
a
not gonna
lot.
lie. Wait, it's just tomorrow? There's not an
Wait, already?
There's not an investigation in between? Whew, that was close. Hey, do you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Why not? What? Well, yeah,
Didn't
but
we just-
what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't if he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too.
What? Give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
I did not.
I did not kill him. I did not.
Oh, hey,
hi.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, hi,
Hi,
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court.
You're so. Oh my god, you're so anime.
That's all.
Baka.
Would it kill you just to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
Yes.
Baka.
He'll literally die.
I relinquish this transcript. Oh, I requisition. Sorry, transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I'm about to say that didn't make any sense, so I read it again.
Her entire testimony is garbage, though.
Damn it! I thought it might give me some ammunition. Aha, get it for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. All right,
Oh,
well
that
there
was
you
deposition.
go. What's a deposition?
Maybe it's just what she said, or I can look it up.
Wouldn't that be testimony? Thank you.
I mean,
appreciate
most of her
that.
testimony is garbage. Maybe it's just a specific part of her testimony.
Maybe.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, it's
Oh,
pretty good.
it's the process of giving sworn evidence.
Oh, so you're...
Oh, so because I requisitioned it, it became a deposition.
That makes sense.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm not a law major.
I'm not either.
I don't think anyone is. I think no one here is a law major. Or even a law minor, I'd think.
well over
Okay.
18.
Man, that's really interesting. I do find it really weird that the thing with the 3 bullets didn't come to light immediately.
I thought so, too.
Like, I don't know, like that just seems like a really like that almost feels like the fence post where it's like that's super glaring because she's like, "Yeah, I heard 2 bangs, but yet there were 3 shots fired." I'd be like, "Well, what happened to this 3rd shot?"
I could have sworn Von Karma was going to be like, when you say, oh, it's his left hand, he was like, well, that's a mirror image.
They were in Mirror World.
Oh my god, could you imagine that? He's like,
That's what I thought he was going to say, and I'm like, uh-oh.
"Whew."
Oh my god. You say that, but
Oh,
Never mind.
no.
Shut up. All right. Well, we could probably
nerd.
scoot
Probably
out of
do.
this. All right. Oh my goodness.
Start afresh.
So not a whole lot of world building in this stream, and I think that is okay.
much more progress this time around.
A lot of progress. It's almost like we were stuck in a room and forced to make progress.
Almost like we were stuck in a room with no Kermits.
Excuse
that.
you. Apparently, there's a stack of Kermits, and his name is Bailiff.
His,
His
Wait, so-
name is Bailiff?
Yeah, because they have like an aggregate personality when they like group up like that. So like for
So they're
example,
chaos.
for example, that one security guard that's in the detention center, when they stack up and put on the skin suit, they're not Kermits or they are Kermits, but they don't identify as Kermits. They identify as the security guard.
We're not
Jesus
getting any
Christ.
progress done tomorrow.
What makes you say
Oh,
that?
We're not stuck in a room.
Okay, hang on, I have to remember. Okay, there's another person. I'm trying to remember what happens in the next investigation scene, so I can in my head pace it out.
Well, because I mean, there's one more. I'm assuming it's going to take all 3 days, right? Because the last one did, and there's been an escalation in all 3 of them so far. And in the intro picture, I mean, actually, Carrie and Saba even said it. There's a dude with a parrot. I'm assuming he
Right.
was the original witness. So I'm assuming the next testimony is going to be from him.
Or was the parrot the witness?
I think the parrot was the witness.
100%. 100%.
Oh my god, I'm just thinking about all the stuff that happens later in this case, and it gets wild.
I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest.
This is case 4, right?
This is case
The five.
4, and then according to Adrian, the 5th case is like added in to like bridge the gap between 1 and 2.
Yeah, yeah, and it's insane. Case 5 is so long.
I'm
Oh
hearing
my
you
God.
guys saying all this. I'm like,
Who the hell is
you're on the
that?
right track.
Is
Oh,
that?
JK.
Hello,
What are you
JK.
doing?
Welcome to the stream.
What'd you
I'm-
say about the cases, JK?
So, I'm listening in,
If you
like,
spoil
you guys are on the
anything-
right track.
If you
I
spoil
can tell you that.
anything, I'm kicking you from the server.
I'm just saying, you guys are on the right track. I really want to talk about it, but you guys are on the right track, and you guys haven't played it yet. So,
I've played it.
Oh, some of us have played it.
Some
mostly just
of us
me.
are more familiar than others. Yes.
the whole trilogy.
I've played the whole
Not all of
trilogy, and I've watched a playthrough of. I haven't played Game 1 Case 5, but I've watched a playthrough of it. I've also played through Apollo Justice, but I haven't played through any of the fucking 3DS ones.
So I had two topics of conversation I wanted to go over real quick since we have like 7 minutes until the end of the stream technically. The first one, I caught up with Jello Apocalypse's latest playthrough because they didn't finish in Investigations 2 yet. They finished Case 4, so I watched that. And similarly, or I think similarly to the guy with his parrot, there was a pair of characters. There was an old lady who could not raise her voice, so she had to whisper everything, and then her granddaughter, and they were both like people from like a hospital. Like the grandmother was like the official coroner of the city, and then the granddaughter was like just a nurse or whatever. And they had a really fun dynamic of everything that the grandmother said was filtered through the granddaughter, and she would throw in like little bits of slang and paraphrase things when she shouldn't be paraphrasing things. And so she was never lying, she was just paraphrasing accidentally. So those were the things you had to question her on. And then eventually you get to a point in the case where you're starting to like put pressure on them. And so the grandmother has like a cane, and she will take the cane and whip it behind her back and just freaking clock her granddaughter on the side of the head when she's about
my
to say
God.
when she's about to say something incriminating. And at first I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so abusive." And then like two statements later, the granddaughter, the grandmother had like this big poof of hair that was like tied up in a bun on top of her head, and the granddaughter just starts slapping it back and forth like a punching bag. And I'm like, "Oh, that's just their relationship. They're constantly beating on each other." And I was like, "Oh my god." And it was really funny because they had two different breakdown animations of the grandmother whapping the granddaughter in the head a bunch, and then she gets like all red on the side. And then the other one was the granddaughter slapping the shit out of her hair bun, and then the hair bun pops like a balloon, and all the hair just kind of like poof down. So it was really
Jesus.
fun to see two different breakdown animations. That was really nice. Um, so that was story time. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, since we have a little bit of time, why not go over Adrian's idea of just a little bit of in-universe lore? We don't have to make a whole list, but who is the strongest being in our Ace Attorney universe so far?
It's either Von Karma or Lada at full power.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think Lotta counts, because if she is unable to consume anything, she is not powerful. She is equivalent to a normal person.
I mean, I think you said that Old Bag at one point has been around since the dawn of time.
That is
That's
true.
right. I think
That
it's
is.
all that.
Oh.
Does that make her powerful though, or does that just mean that she's been around a long time?
I think it
Does
was
that just
established-
mean she's old?
Well, no, I think it was also established that like she used the reason that like the Tower of fucking Babel fell or something like that.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh.
She's the reason why the Tower of Babel fell. I forgot about that. Man, this is a
Yeah,
lot of
she
lore that we kind of
created
just skipped
the
over.
So yeah, Old Bag is. I think Old Bag might be the strongest, and Varkama. It would be a toss between Old Bag and Varkama, I think, but I think Old Bag takes just
Well,
from
because the thing is,
In
the thing that I
arcane
wanted to
knowledge.
say about Von Karma that I'm not super sure about yet is, have we really established how powerful he is yet? Because like all these other characters, we've talked about like their influence on the world and like the ridiculous things that they've done throughout history. All we've said about Von Karma is that he's a god, which is obviously very powerful, but he
Well, he
hasn't
can
done
summon.
anything yet.
Yeah, he summoned Lada Heart via demonic chant.
That's true.
Which,
He summoned-
but is that powerful? We have not concocted evidence that he is
Okay.
that powerful yet.
Okay,
We're
here.
now in our own court.
Here, the god thing I think is just like adjectives and describe. I think he is at least a vampire because Ezra's a vampire and therefore
He's
Varkama, I think,
definitely
will
a
come-
vampire, and I would like to say a vampire lord because that makes sense.
So he's more powerful than at least Edric by a few degrees. And
I
think
would
he
agree with that.
I would agree that like he overpowers Gumshoe and several which by the way, I don't know if Phoenix even overcomes one Kermit, to be honest.
I think Phoenix might be the least powerful being in this universe so
Where
far.
does
I
Mia
think
rank?
so. He's down
Well,
there
Oh,
with
rank
like
Maya
Sal.
above him.
No. Mia could be above Phoenix. It just depends on who she's channeling.
That's true.
You mean Maya?
No, yeah,
No.
Yeah,
Oh, Maya.
Maya's
Sorry.
dead.
Sorry.
Mia's dead.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, going back to Varkama. I think that he's pretty powerful if the god stuff holds up, but I don't know if it actually does. I think Varkama's just more intimidating than other people, and he can bluff his way into things. people think he's powerful.
I'm about to
Because
say,
he says,
is
because he
that
says please once in a while, and he's like, you can see him once in a while try to be polite to like even Lana. So I think it's a facade, and he's not as powerful, but he's good at fooling people to think he's powerful.
I like that narrative of him just through practice and just stature seeming like a god, but in actuality he's just a vampire lord. That's it. That's all he's got.
Which is still pretty good. That's not nothing to sneeze at.
Because I'm not gonna lie, because we've established the Kermits don't need any sustenance, and they're and you know, apparently they take instruction pretty well because they're all police officers. But I think the Kermits have the highest potential. Like, they might not be the most powerful right now, since apparently even Grossberg can like fend himself from like a few of them.
But they reproduce via mitosis.
They've reproduced via mitosis, which means that they have an exponential growth.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna meet like more people from like the police station and other cases, so I'm just waiting to see what we make of them.
Well, I mean, here. So like, it was established that Gumshoe warned Phoenix not to step on any of them, or else he might crush them. So there's a lot of them clearly, and they're dangerous if you arm them. But like, unless they gang together, like one Kermit is not that powerful. Apparently, you can squish them underfoot pretty easily.
I mean,
but
like,
are they together?
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I think together they're actually quite dangerous. Because obviously Carrie and Grant might get this reference. I don't know. I don't remember if Adrian really watched this far, and I don't think Saba ever watched JoJo. But I think it's Harvest. Because, like, the individual things for Harvest the Stand are not dangerous. Yeah, they're terrible on their own, but when you get all, like, 1,000 attacking someone at the same time, they will literally just, like, you know, death by 1,000 cuts the person. You know what I mean?
Tear you apart.
I think the Kermits are the same. I think that the Kermits will eventually reproduce enough that they will just crush any being that stands against them.
I will say this. I think we're underestimating how powerful Grossberg is. I think he's not as Phoenix.
Listen, we have not had enough opportunity to really establish Grossberg's lore.
Except that he's fighting all these Kermits.
I'm about to say, as far as we know, it's just a Zombieland situation where you have to deal with these Kermits to get to work.
It's Zombieland, but the zombies work for the government.
I just have to say, are we ever going to include like the Pink Princess or like the Samurai?
Well, I mean, those are just TV characters, right? We've established.
But then isn't that powers?
No. Well, no, because we established we established in World that they're just actors. Like, they don't actually do that stuff.
Right. So and also we established the Samurai Spear is kind of a weak prop either way.
That is true. Because within the nested fiction of the world, within that fiction, sure, the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess might be really strong, but given our fiction, no, I think they're just like cartoon characters.
How many Kermits could you kill with the Samurai Spear?
Before it broke.
Yeah.
Before
Wait,
it
what
broke.
Is Pink Princess's weapon at
all of them.
I think that Pink Princess's weapon is just like karate.
I think it was a sword. I'm pretty sure it was like a sword.
We didn't see it, or at least I don't remember seeing it in that splash art that we saw.
I'm confident it's a sword now that I'm thinking about it.
She didn't hold anything that are.
Well, I mean, I think about later on. She recurs later on, and she has a sword.
Okay. So we do need to right now, because we're 2 minutes over on stream. We need to vote. Who do we think is the most powerful being right now?
I think Old Bag.
Old Bag.
Yeah, I kind of think Old Bag.
I can't believe it. I agree. I can't believe all of us agree that Old Bag is the most powerful.
I think. But I think given enough time, I think Lotta could overpower, but I think it's unlikely.
She let Lucifer
If you argue that Lotta could overpower her, I argue that the Kermits could too.
That's true. I think to be fair, I think the Kermits could overpower Old Bag faster than Lotta could.
It's exponential.
It's like
absolutely.
a rapier.
But
yeah.
I think that
because Lotta can't.
I think they're too scared too.
What, the Kermits?
Yeah, they're too scared of old bag.
Yeah, I guess Lada's a lot more strong-willed than the Kermits, I think, which is I think also
Right. But the thing with Lotta is that by her getting more powerful, she is not able to consume things faster. At least I don't think she is. Like her mouth doesn't get any bigger.
That's fair.
So her intake of sustenance is linear, whereas the Kermits are exponential.
I mean, I don't know. You didn't see that mouth on that drawing Adrian drew. That mouth got real big.
I will say
That
this.
is out of universe fiction. That does not count.
I will say this: the Kermits have, in addition to just being a shitload of them, they're also like they have shown to be pretty flexible in that they can don skin suits, they can morph together, they can graft themselves
And
into
violent.
gumshoe skin.
I'm out of this then. Fuck.
Like the Kermits, I assume they can arm themselves because they work as police officers.
They have guns.
I think that we can't. I think for now we all agree, obviously, that Olbag is the most powerful, with Lotta having the most potential, and we just have to develop the lore a little bit more to see who is giving the Kermits their instruction, because they clearly don't work on their own. They're clearly getting instruction from somebody, and if we can figure out who that is, that person might be the most
Oh.
powerful.
Oh,
So,
You
man,
just gotta wait then.
we
I
gotta
do gotta
find
make a
chief.
point here. Obek does fell for Edgeworth, so technically Edgeworth has more power over her.
No. That doesn't
Oh
count.
no,
That's like
it's
that's
just
like
the
that's
ruse.
like I'm about to say that's like a Greek god falling for like a regular human woman. That does not mean that human woman is more powerful than the Greek god. That just means that the Greek god is horny. That does
Oh
not
my
mean
God.
that does not indicate any sort of power level.
Okay, hang
Get
on.
ready for horny old
So,
bag.
wait.
Oh,
So
God.
we're assuming that the Kermits, they're police officers. So the person they're getting instruction from is someone in the police force, correct?
Uh, or someone who controls the police force, whether it be like some sort of government, whatever.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my God! I think we're gonna see someone like that in Case 5.
Oh.
Dude, the
How about
lore.
that
The lore. Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure that person exists in Case 5. If I'm not mistaken.
Alright, well, I guess in that case, this discussion will be shelved with Old Bag being on top for now. Alright?
Right.
Alright. We are now over time, so we are all good to go. Alright.
Good night,
Goodbye.
everyone.
Good night,
Later.
everybody.
Good night.